Hello, everyone, and good evening to you. So, let's take a cursory look at the Euro USD and let's see how we can actually take advantage of any potential opportunity lining up for us this new week. And before I do, I would like to let you know that this is going to be a follow-up detail of a previous analysis which I shared on my TradingView platform where we were able to scoop in about 60 pips during the course of last week trading session after getting stopped out in one occasion. For reference purposes, I will drop the comments of that analysis in the comment section if you want to check it out. So let's move on to what is happening here. Well, on the daily time frame, it's obvious that price has been on a bearish turn since the beginning of the year, and this is evident after drawing this bearish trend line, connecting the series of lower highs here to give us this resultant bearish trend line. So with a bearish momentum very evident on the Euro USD, are we going to continue to see selling momentums here on the Euro USD, or is price going to be moving to the upside from this point? But if we scale down to the 4 hours time frame, the first thing you will observe is that price has been consolidating, has been in a choppy scenario ever since it broke below the 1.0100 level, which was my initial key level. I think a couple of weeks I was able to identify this 1.0100 level here on the daily time frame. We saw the breakout of that structure during mid of August. We saw the breakdown of that structure. And since the breakdown happened, price has continued to juxtapose between this level, hereby resulting into a consolidation phase that probably is giving us a clue into the indecision that has gripped this market at this point. And if we look at the current structure that that's formed here, we can see that it looks more like a bearish rectangular pattern. We can see the impulsive move to the downside here. And then we can see how price, hold on a second, let me, hold on a second. Why is that? Why is that? Okay, let me draw that. So we can see how price has been caught within the 1.0100 level and the 0.9900 area, hereby forming something that looks like a bearish rectangle. I want to show you what that rectangle looks like so that okay, so we have something like this. So we can see we are within a rectangle right now, and it's quite tricky on how we might be wanting to take advantage of any potential opportunity on this pair. So with the indecision that has been identified within this area, then I'm of the opinion that participants in this market are actually looking forward to a catalyst that will give a signal of where price is going to be going to. However, from a technical perspective, we should be expecting that with a rectangular bearish candle forming here, a breakdown of that rectangle should give us a signal that price is moving to the downside, after which we see a retest of structure, then we can actually join the decline to the downside. So that is one scenario we want to be looking forward to, but I would like to share with you what I saw on the economic calendar, which I think will have a major impact on how price is going to move this week. So I was able to pull out the economic calendar, economic events for this week for the euro and the USD. And if you look at what we have here, on Monday we have the retail sales. Then on Tuesday we have the higher sign service for the USD, and we have the gross domestic product on Wednesday for the euro. Then the Powell speech is happening on Wednesday too as well. And on Thursday we have the ECB monetary policy decision statement, which is a very strong one. So definitely participants in the market will be looking towards this event to be able to take advantage of any opportunity lining up for us. Now, let's go back to the daily time frame here and look at how the momentum began along this bearish trend line. Look at this. from this point to this point, the momentum was strong. Anytime price rejects that bearish trend line, we can see the second time it rejected it in the month of March. We saw how strong that momentum was. Then in the month of, let's say, I think month of June, we saw how strong this momentum is. But what happened in the month of August is this. We can see after the touch of this bearish trend line here, we can see the momentum appears to reduce. You can see this is not as long as the previous momentum we have noticed on this along this trend. So now, one thing you also observe in addition to the momentum is this, that as soon as price got into the 0.99500 area here, it was rejected and pushed price to the upside from here. Then price came back again into that same zone to give us that consolidation phase. And if we compare to what we have here to the past, we can see that this is the lowest point the euro has ever been in the last 20 years. If we scale up to the monthly time frame, we can see that this is the lowest point, hold on a second, that the euro has ever attained in the last 20 years. If we go to as far back as the year 2000, you can see the last time we were at the lowest point was the year 2000 here. And since that time, price has at no time come into this area where it is in the last couple of weeks. So it is it's a very sensitive area. So we want to be patient enough to look out for signals to be able to take advantage of any opportunity here. So what I'm saying at this point, we have a demand zone here at the 0.9900 area. So one thing I want to be seeing as a signal if I am going to be selling the euro is to look out for a breakout of this demand zone, which will give me a signal. And remember, we don't want to get too excited at the sight of that signal. We want to wait for price to give us a confirmation in the form of a retest of the structure, where we'll be looking out for patterns in lower time frame to join the decline to the downside. So that is one scenario I'm looking forward to. And then the other scenario I will be looking forward to on the Euro USD is to see if we are going to be having structures on lower time frame that will support a trend continuation to the upside. So that's that on the lower time frame. So let's see what is happening, let's say on the 1 hour time frame here, and let's see if we can actually take advantage or project any possible bullish momentum from this demand zone. So one thing I would just say here on the 1 hour time frame is that price has consistently rejected the demand zone since the beginning of I think 2 weeks ago. We've been seeing multiple rejection of this demand zone, giving us a clue to the strength of the buyers from this point in the market. So what I'll be looking forward to is to see how price is going to relate with this level during the early hours of this week. So I will be sharing an update on how I intend to trade this Euro USD after monitoring price action in the first couple of hours in the week to determine if we are actually going to be going bullish or we are going to be looking forward to a breakdown of this demand zone. So this is what I'll be doing. I'll be pausing the video at this point and let's see what happens from this juncture in this market. Let's see if we are going to be having a breakdown of the demand zone or we are going to be having price respecting that demand zone one more time to push price to the upside. So be rest assured I will be giving you an update in the comment section of this video during the early hours of the week after monitoring how participants are relating with the zone. If this video has been of immense assistance in helping you to make your own individual decision on the Euro USD for the week, kindly support this project by clicking on the like button. You will also want to join me on my TradeView platform at Dark Sherry so that you don't miss out on the regular updates I normally share. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you Monday morning. Bye bye.